Good evening. A very warm welcome to this, the launch of the Royal Entomological Society's exciting and new strategy for the next 3 years. My name is Helen Roy, and it is my great privilege and pleasure to be President of the Society, especially during such an incredible period of energy, planning and change. And I'm sure you have seen that all around you as you've been wandering around this evening. It's really fantastic to see you all here. We're going to take the next 20 to 30 minutes to guide you through our new strategy and why we feel it's really important for securing the Royal Entomological Society's future as a modern and highly relevant scientific organisation, and how that allows us to fulfil our new vision to enrich the world with insect science. As you may know, the Society is several things all at once. A royal chartered charity established to benefit the public and fulfill our charitable purpose. A scientific community and learned society to bring scientific minds together to share and promote our discipline of entomology. And a publisher, expanding the information available on insects through our international journals, identification handbooks, and books for general readership. We're also an employer, a media centre, and a volunteering organisation too. And we feel that the new strategy, allows the Royal Entomological Society to service all those important identities and support insect science in innovative and meaningful ways. I'm sure you would have already noticed our new branding, our new website, and even our new staff team members. And I'd like to welcome them very much to the Society and to thank them all for all that they have done to bring us together this evening. All these are in place to support the 3-year strategy that we will introduce you to this evening. But as we get started, I want to say a few thank yous. Firstly, thank you to all of you for travelling here today. It feels great to be meeting in person again after all of this time and through the restrictions of COVID-19, and we're really delighted that you could make it here this evening. It's fantastic looking out into the sea of people who are fascinated by entomology. Thank you for being here. And for those unable to join us, these introductory species, there we have it. I couldn't stay too long on the script. The speeches are being filmed and will be put on the RES website for everyone to enjoy. You can definitely tell where my head is. The strategy document will go on the website for everyone to see too. And creating our new strategy has been the result of a lot of hard work by the staff, by trustees, committees, and most importantly, our members and fellows. And I've really admired the teamwork across every dimension of the Royal Entomological Society. We've had several membership consultations and we've had workshops that have honed this strategy to ensure that our plans for the direction of the Society are realistic, ambitious, and relevant. And we really hope that our plans are all of these things. The planning of this, the Society's first formal strategy, was initiated by my predecessor as president, Professor Chris Thomas. And I just want to spend a few moments really thanking Chris for all that he did, for his vision and his drive in initiating our strategic development. It was absolutely critical and important, the work that he did leading up to where we are tonight. And for me personally, his advice was always available and was incredibly valuable to me on taking on this role of president. Chris really wanted to be here this evening, and it's really unfortunate that he's not able to join us. But I know he watches all of the innovations of the Society with interest, and I just want to take this moment to thank him very much for the vision that he showed that means that we're here tonight launching this strategy. The staff team at the Royal Entomological Society are amazing. There's no doubt about that. And if you haven't met them all, make sure you meet them all before the end of the evening. And on behalf of all of the 13 trustees, I want to thank them for the hard work and all of the ideas that have gone into making this the amazing event that it is, but so much more when you look below the surface of this event to all of the work that's gone into this strategy and all the work that will go on forward from this. They believe passionately in what the RES does. So thank you, everyone. I hope you're going to enjoy your evening and that you are as excited as I am about the next 3 years for the Society and for insect science. It's my great pleasure to hand over to Simon Ward, Chief Executive Officer of the Society, to introduce our new strategy for 2022 to 2025 in closer detail. Thank you, Simon.
Good evening. My name is Simon Ward, and I am honoured to be here as the Chief Executive Officer of the Royal Entomological Society, a wonderful organisation with a rich history and ambitious plans for the future. It is a real privilege to work alongside a group of dedicated and forward-thinking trustees and staff, as well as so many respected fellows and members. The launch this evening is to share with you our vision and key strategic priorities as we now start to put our plans into action. Through consultation, we have created a new vision to enrich the world with insect science. At the core of this is the entomological community. This process has allowed us to determine our values as an organisation, which have been key to the development of the strategy. The Royal Entomological Society community is supportive, confident, inclusive, inquisitive, and collaborative. Moving towards our 200th anniversary in 2033, never has the study of insect science been so important. Our mission is to unite experts across the globe to share and preserve knowledge while engaging diverse audiences. We will invest in meaningful insect science to benefit people and nature. The RES strategy for 2022 to 2025 aims to achieve greater investment in insect science, focus on opportunities for entomologists, and ensure societal benefit from what we do. We want to show every person how formidable and valuable insects are. This is a critical time to invest in insect science, with rapid changes challenging the world's ecosystems. The Royal Entomological Society wants to work with new and existing partners to develop ways in investing in insect science that will maximise impact and make a difference. We are growing and enhancing our publication portfolio with a newly appointed in-house publishing team. We will use this research to be the independent voice and informed decision makers. We will develop and expand our grants, awards and scholarships, increasing their value and accessibility. We must ensure that everyone has a good understanding of insects through scientific study. The Royal Entomological Society sits on the Strategic Advisory Board of the new Natural History GCSE and will continue to support this through its development and implementation. We will continue to develop our outreach programmes to engage with large audiences around the globe. This includes continuing to coordinate our hugely successful Insect Week that puts on thousands of events each year, working with over 70 partners and collaborators around the world. Building an inclusive community is tremendously important. Enthusiasts, professionals, students and experts are all welcome at any stage of career and in any entomological discipline. The Royal Entomological Society is a global organisation with members in every continent. Every single member matters to us, and we will continue to look at new ways of engaging and supporting everyone. We strive to support our community and develop our membership offer with a primary focus on equality and diversity. We will invest in developing our buildings and grounds, maximising their potential for use in education and research, increasing and diversifying the ways in which we generate income that will benefit the organisation globally. Our new strategic priorities will achieve our vision. Insect science will be at the forefront of research and decision-making. We will see wider awareness and curiosity of insect science. The entomological community will feel at the heart of the society, and the value and benefits our team and assets bring will be seen throughout the whole organisation. Our strategy is designed to increase the impact of insect science, to ensure its relevance is realised and enhanced, and to build a sustainable future for the society to ensure it can invest in insect science for many years to come. Yet we cannot do that alone. We must work closely with our membership, partners and collaborators to ensure that we enrich the world with insect science. We value building positive relationships and dialogue with others to explore ways in which we can further support insect science. We want you to be part of that journey. May I thank you for joining us tonight as we launch our new strategy. We now have a short video that will introduce our strategic priorities, and we'll then hear from Helen, Adam, Manuela and Gia, who will give us a short introduction to each priority and the key objectives that sit within them.
Well, I hope you'll all agree that was incredibly beautiful. The insects do it extremely well. So thank you, Simon. I would like to take a moment now to talk you through one of our important and exciting strategic priorities, supporting the study and practice of insect science. The Royal Entomological Society has been devoted to insect science since 1833, so supporting its study and application is nothing new for our organisation. However, this is the first time that we've brought together objectives that focus our direction and ensure that we maximise our impact within and for the entomological sector. So we will invest in insect science to ensure that cutting-edge research is at the forefront of what we do. And there's 5 key objectives in this priority area, and these will focus on our investment in science. So first, we will develop the quality and reputation of the Royal Entomological Society journal portfolio. We currently have 7 scientific journals covering an enormous range of science involving insects and other terrestrial invertebrates. We aim to increase the inclusivity, diversity, and accessibility of our journals, whilst maintaining the income they bring to invest in our charitable objectives. As part of the second objective, we will, over the next 3 years, fund and support grants, awards, and bursaries larger than ever before, and this will bring more resources and recognition to entomologists around the world. Our third objective within this priority will see us enabling strategic partnerships and collaborations. There's so many wonderful organisations working in and around insect science, and many represented here tonight. We will seek meaningful and long-lasting collaborations that benefit entomology. Fourth, we will be the independent voice to decision makers for the application and advancement of insect science, bringing world-leading researchers together to share evidence and its analysis. It's that exciting. The fifth and final objective, to support the study and practice of entomology, is to develop the annual programme of meetings, special interest groups, and conferences. This will ensure that the RES remains well known for uniting scientists to share their research, providing opportunities for scientific scrutiny and celebration. Each of these 5 objectives will help us to ensure a bright future for the Royal Entomological Society, with everything that we do anchored in the science. Publications, funding, partnerships, policy, and conferences are all important parts of the science sector. So thank you, everybody. I now have the great privilege of passing on to Adam Hart to take us through the second strategic priority. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Helen. Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Hart, and I'm trustee and chair of the Outreach Committee of the RES. I would like to introduce you to our second strategic priority that focuses on a subject very close to my heart, increasing the public understanding of insect science. Improving everyone's knowledge and perception of insects is massively important to the future of entomology and the RES. Good science communication helps us all to have a voice about the role of science in our lives, increasing the understanding of scientific issues when they hit the news. For entomology, that can be conservation issues, vector-borne diseases, sustainable food production, innovation in genetics, or even topics like bioengineering or insect protein as food and feed, although quite often it's ladybirds and crane flies bothering us and wasps and things. But even so, we've got an important role to play. This strategic priority sets out our ambitions to engage with diverse audiences in new and exciting ways. We will show people how vital insect research is for understanding and improving life on Earth. There are 3 key objectives in this priority area which will focus on our benefit to the public. First, we will share insect science and research with a wide audience, encouraging curiosity and debate. Through our activities online, our publications and our campaigns, including Insect Week, we will reach more people around the world than ever before. For the second objective, high-impact outreach, education and resources will be developed to help people of all ages and backgrounds to learn about insects and their importance. Last but not least, helping entomologists to talk about their work and the insects that they study increases the number of communicators out there celebrating insect science. Therefore, our third objective will see us sharing and developing best practice and innovation in communication and engagement. Taken together, those 3 important objectives will guide the organisation towards increasing public understanding of entomology, which is a cornerstone of what we do as a charity and a learned society. I'm really privileged to work with such a great team of staff, committee members and volunteers at the RES, and I really am. Together, we will be exploring great ideas and expanding our capacity while strengthening existing partnerships and creating new ones to talk about insect science wherever possible. Thank you, everyone. I'll now pass on to Manuela Carnaghi, who will introduce the third strategic priority.
Thank you, Adam. My name is Manuela Carnaghi, and I'm a PhD student at the University of Greenwich and the Natural Resources Institute. I'm currently one of the RES postgraduate representatives and a student member of the Society. I would like to talk through some of the objectives related to our third strategic priority, empowering and supporting the entomological community. The membership is the core of our organization. We are, and always have been, a community of people devoted to insects and their study. We will develop new ways of supporting our members and fellows through funding, training, and development opportunities. 4 key objectives in this priority area will guide our progress, ensuring that our community is as diverse, inclusive, and successful as possible. We will be seen as a supported society to join that helps the development and the careers and interests of our members and fellows. First, we will support opportunities for our membership at all career stages. Members and fellows will be supported in their development to be the best entomologists they can be. We want to nurture a vibrant community that includes students, established academics, enthusiasts, and practitioners. The second objective over the next 3 years will be to grow our global membership and focus on equality, diversity, and inclusivity. This will see us removing obstacles to anyone's development in entomology, regardless of their nationality, gender, ethnicity, sexuality, age, or disability. Thirdly, we will develop community activities and events worldwide, both online and in person. The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us a great deal about online engagement, and we will put those lessons to best use and continue to widen our offering for members and fellows. Which leads me to the fourth and final objective. We will continue to develop the Society's online presence to increase engagement. Being an organization based in the UK, but with a global reach and membership, our online profile and activities are really important. Therefore, we will maximize our impact online and through social media wherever possible. We have begun this journey already with our new website, and we will be increasing the ways that people can engage with the Society online. Thank you. I will now pass you on to Gia Aradottir, the RES Treasurer, who will talk you through the final strategic priority for our exciting 3 years plan.
Thank you, Manuela. Hello, everyone. My name is Gia Aradottir, and I am a trustee and treasurer of the Royal Entomological Society. I'll take a couple of minutes to introduce our fourth strategic priority to invest in our workforce and infrastructure. We will do this so that our team and facilities benefit our entire membership and allow us to invest in entomology in the future. This year, we have already recruited new roles relating to publications, membership, governance, and digital media in readiness for delivering this ambitious strategy and the plan you have heard about today. There are 4 objectives relating to our team and our infrastructure. The first one states that we will develop our people and processes to enhance our efficiency and success. Any organization wants to be the best it can be. Developing the staff, volunteers, and processes is key to achieve that. Second, we will invest in infrastructure to support our vision to enrich the world with insect science. Whether this is our headquarters and gardens in St. Albans, our online capacity, or our nature reserve jointly owned with Gloucestershire Wildlife Trust, will provide meaningful investment to benefit entomology. Thirdly, we will ensure financial stability to be able to invest in the future of insect science. We are 189 years old and want to see the Society still thriving in another 189 years and beyond. This will involve sound financial management to make the most of what we have and to ensure it supports our vision and our purpose. The fourth objective will ensure we apply compliance and environmental best practice to everything we do as a society. It is important to us and to our members and our fellows that we are as environmentally sustainable as possible. We will also ensure compliance across all our activities in line with our status as a Royal Chartered charity, responsible employer, and respected membership organisation. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you could all be here, and I will now bring Simon back to the lantern to wrap up.
So this is just a chance to say thank you very much again for coming this evening. If you've got any questions relating to our strategy this evening, our trustees and our staff team are here, so please do come and find us. At this point, very shortly, a lot of food is going to start coming in here, so please do eat. There's lots of drinks at the back as well, so please eat and drink. And also, please do have another opportunity to go back and have a look at the stands, our amazing library books, our outreach stand, our partners as well who are here today, and also have a walk through the garden. The weather is nice, and look at the insect photography exhibition. Before you leave this evening, when you do actually leave, we ask you to leave through this exit behind you. But as you do leave, and please don't rush off because there's lots of food coming. But as you do leave, there is a tote bag, and inside is a copy of our new strategy and some other goodies. I'd like to thank Wiley for coming this evening and supporting us with a stand related to our journals. I'd like to thank the Field Studies Council and their contribution to our guide and the tote bags, but also for the stand and our handbooks that are there. I'd like to thank Paul Howden Leach at Wildlife Acoustics for the insect sounds. You might have been realising you've been hearing insects from Borneo this evening. I'd like to thank all the Insect Week photography competition winners, many of those amazing photographs outside, and please do take a look if you haven't. I'd like to thank Chimney Fire Coffee for their samples of their coffee, and we're looking at potential collaborations with them, but there's something in the bag for tonight. I'd also like to thank Curated and the Bug Club. They have donated some entomological frames, which you'll also find in the tote bags, and their insects in their collection are part of a larger conservation breeding program, and the insects are allowed to live out their full life cycle in good and healthy conditions. So you'll see that as you leave. But thank you very much, and I'd like to thank also the Garden Museum for an amazing venue tonight, and enjoy the rest of the evening. It's been a pleasure to meet many of you already, and I'll chat with many of you as we progress. But thank you very much, and have a nice evening.